They are at the start of their journey, they think outside the box, and they often come up with bright ideas. Their projects are innovative, they are a new generation of business people, and their distinguishing features are creativity and enthusiasm. This is the world of startups, the program about IT developers and the industry of startups.
Hello everyone, this is the world of startups and I'm Serikakishev. The feeling of achievement is the most dangerous poison. The antidote for it is constant thinking about what could be done for improving. We start this edition of the program with this quote by the founder of IKEA, coming up in this show. The first serial 3D printer made in Kazakhstan, its capacity, characteristics and distinguishing features. Astana is the capital of Kazakhstan. Lingua Chat is an application that may make your learning English a lot easier. Watch the most interesting news in the field of IT and startups in our review. In Kazakhstan, the first 3D printer at an affordable price has been created. It has the same principles of work as the ordinary one, that is used only for printing documents, images and similar information. Despite this, the innovative printer has a number of differences from its ordinary analog. Find out what they are from the upcoming report. The work in the first Kazakhstani 3D laboratory is done from dawn to dusk. The result of 4-month creative work by programmers is the first and only 3D printer made in Kazakhstan called i3. It is a modified version of device popular among printing houses, the Pryusha printer. Our model has a lot wider range of applications than its 20 by 20 cm analog. Our model has a working surface of 22 by 26 cm. It is 20 cm high. You can print literally anything having the printer of this size. Among other advantages of the Kazakhstani innovation are a more durable frame, a smaller size and unusual design. The printing speed reaches 10 cm a minute. The i3 technology is based on 3 Fs: fuse, filament and fabrication. Professionals call this technology sticking and melting plastic thread. The model is created from virtual layers that are formed by squeezing melted plastic through a nozzle. The melted plastic is spread in layers. As soon as one layer is formed, another layer is laid on it, making the surface of the model thicker. In this way, we get a 3D copy of the object. The cost of the i3 printer is $800. Compared to foreign analogs, it's significantly cheaper. The more reasonable price can be explained by the simplicity of the construction. It's had the motor, cooling radiators, 1-meter measurement engine, metal bearings and a frame. These are the main elements of a 3D printer made in Kazakhstan. The improved model of Pryusha i3 is already in serial production. We have assembled 10 printers so far and they are ready for sales. The printer manufacturers are planning to increase their production capacity in 2016 up to 100 printers a year. However, this will only partly satisfy the demand of the market of 3D printers, which accounts for about 3 million potential customers. This year, Kazakhstani project Lingua Chat attracted $300,000 in investments from a Russian business angel. The project aroused the investors' interest not only because of the opportunity of the fast growth of the service, but because of its simplicity. Children will be able to study English with a distant tutor's help through popular messengers such as WhatsApp, Telegram or Viber. We have met service founder Vladimir Kim and talked to him about all the peculiarities of the educational platform. 12-year-old Elizaveta has been studying foreign languages with Lingua Chat for more than a month. When the service started to offer a course on the state language, the girl gladly took up learning it. We normally start with greetings, then a topic of the lesson is announced and we start working. The teacher always comes up with interesting ideas, games, to make the lesson not only informative but also enjoyable. Elizabeth's mother, Yelena Chan, found out about this system of learning from the social networks. The young mother was delighted to discover the distance source, as modern school students don't always manage to combine their studies at their regular school with learning languages or participating in sports circles without the latter affecting the former. In addition, not only does Lingua Chat allow the user to save time, it is also a convenient source for tracking a child's learning progress. In the chat, in our chat, there are usually 3 people. It's Liza's father, Liza herself and me, her mother. No matter where we are, in the next room or outside the home, we can always enter the chat and see what's happening during the virtual lesson, what kind of questions are asked and what answers our daughter gives, as well as how long the lesson lasts. The idea to create this product came to Vladimir Kim when he was studying Kazakh. The course manager would notify all the students about changing in the study schedule through WhatsApp, and Vladimir would try to reply in Kazakh. When he made mistakes in his replies, the Kazakh teacher would correct him in the instant messenger. Vladimir liked this way of practicing the language, and he found it effective. That's how the first language learning program through instant messaging was created. First of all, we develop teaching methods. Secondly, we interview all interested teachers. Then they start work for a probationary period, and if they cope with the work, we start working with them. Teacher of English Mamura Absalimova is one of the partners of project Lingua Chat. Here, the young female teacher has 7 students. For each student, she has an individual method of teaching. First, we need to find out about the learner's language level by asking several general questions in the foreign language. For example, how are you? Or where do you study? If the child can answer such questions, then I can judge about his or her level. For older learners, I usually conduct a test. 6 months ago, the project was invited to an accelerator of the Moscow Fund for Developing the Internet Initiatives. Lingua Chat was the only project from another country. In Moscow, the project attracted a business angel that invested $300,000 in the startup. After 3 months of acceleration, we decided to stay for the second stage. There was a new stream. We thought we hadn't realized the whole potential yet, and so stayed to take part in the second stage. In 2 months, we were invited there to Tech Garden. Currently, the project has 150 clients. They are mostly school students, as the method of teaching is aimed at their age. Lingua Chat developers are planning to expand the project and enter other countries' markets, adding other languages in their service. In the near future, they will add Chinese and Spanish in their teaching repertoire. Coming up in our program, a review of the most shared news in the world of IT over the past week. Let's watch it. Biomedical engineers at Texas University have created and developed a technology of diagnosing malaria with the help of a smartphone. A mobile polarized microscope will be capable of detecting this serious disease in the African Republic of Rwanda as accurately as any Western high-tech laboratory. Smartphones are widespread and are quite affordable in Africa. It will only be necessary to obtain new add-on optics. It will cost $50. One will also need disposable cartridges for blood sample collection at the price of $1 per item. The team of scientists is planning to test the mobile microscope this summer in Rwanda. In Japan, the IREX robotics exhibition was recently held. In Tokyo, the big site event lasted for 5 days and included seminars and presentations of the latest innovations in robotics. A lot of attention was paid to emergency alert systems created by the Japanese industrial corporation NIDO. 3 Android models, Jackson, HRP2 and Hydra, react to earthquakes, say scientists. British researchers have created the first electronic radial device for moving objects with the help of sound waves. In this technology, high sound amplitudes are used to generate acoustic holograms. That's how the control over the moving particles takes place. Well, that's all for today. I'm Sergei Kakishev, and you've been watching The World of Startups. See you next week on Kazakh TV.